Hi first graders, today we are going to be creating a fall leaves drawing. In order to create this piece of art, here's what you're going to need. You are going to need a pencil, something to draw on, crayons, and a black marker. Once you have these art tools, then we can get started. All right, to start our leaves drawing, we are going to first need to fold our paper a few times. This is how you're going to fold your paper. You're going to take your paper and fold it long ways or hot dog style, like this. You are going to fold one side in towards the middle and lay it flat like that. Then fold the other side towards the middle and lay it flat on top. When you unfold the paper, it should look like this. You'll know that you folded it correctly when you have 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, we're going to trace our lines that we just drew with a black marker. The way that we will get our lines nice and straight is by using the straight edge of something else, like a whiteboard. I'm going to use my whiteboard to make sure that my line is pretty straight when I trace it with black marker. For the leaves, you are going to be using a pencil, but I'm going to be using a Sharpie just so that it can show up better on the video. For our first leaf, we are going to start right in this corner here. We are going to start with the veins of the leaf. That means the inside of the leaf. So I want you to start in the corner here of this box, and you're going to draw a curved line like this, almost all the way to the other corner of the box. Once you have our curved line, you're going to start drawing the vein details along this curved line. These veins are going to be straight lines that come out, and they're going to be a little slanted. So starting about a little bit less than halfway down your line, you are going to create a V shape by creating one slanted line coming out and another slanted line coming out on the other side. So notice it looks like a letter V when we're finished. About 1 finger space below it, we're going to do the same thing. Slanted line coming out on one side and slanted line coming out on the other side. Finger space again, and we'll follow the same routine. Now it's time to draw the shape or the outline of the whole leaf. Starting about 2 finger spaces below the top of this line, our first curved line will come out and around and stop at the top. Our next curved line will also come out and around and meet at a point. Our next leaf looks very similar. Again, starting in the corner, this time at the bottom, you're going to create a curved line that meets almost at the other corner at the top. Then we're going to draw the vein details. We're going to start at the bottom here. At the bottom, you're going to take your pencil and draw a slanted line out. On the other side, a little bit below this one, you're going to draw another slanted line coming out. Notice they are not touching this time. One is a little bit higher than the other one. We're going to try the same routine on our next pair of veins. So coming out of our line in the middle, slanted line out. Same on the other side, except a little bit lower. Slanted line out. And one last time, near the top, slanted line out. And right below that, slanted line out once again. Starting about 1 finger space from the bottom of the leaf's stem, we are going to start creating the shape. So coming out from the stem, curving around, and back up to the top of this line. And same routine on the other side. Starting at near the bottom, curved line coming out, and meeting right at the top. Now let's move on to our next leaf. So we're going to start in the corner on this side this time, drawing a curved line coming up and out, almost reaching the corner on the top here. Then we're going to draw another curved line coming out about 1 finger space from the bottom, curved line out like this, and then right next to it on the other side, curved line out just like that. All we have to do now is create the shape at the end of each of these stems. Curved line out and meet right at the top. Same on the other side, curved line out and meet at the top. The other leaves here are going to look exactly the same. Curved line out and meet at the top. And another curved line out and meet at the top. Curved line out, meet at the top at the end of that line. And same for the other side. That means we have 3 leaves on this stem. Now let's take a look at our 3 bottom boxes. We are going to start from the corner, and we're going to create a curved line out from this corner almost all the way to the corner at the top. Curved line, and then we stop, and we are going to curve out from the stem just like this. So curved line, almost touching the edge of the box. Same thing going all the way up. Another curved line coming out, and then we stop. Curved line coming out, and then we stop. And curved line coming out, and then we stop. Same on the other side, and they will be touching in the middle. So you can use the other side of these lines as a guide for where to start. Now it's time to create the outline or the shape of a leaf. We are going to start at the top. When we create our line, we are going to first start with a curved line that slants in, and then we're going to make it really big towards the bottom. So this curved line goes a little bit in, and then we curve all the way out and make it nice and round. Then curve your line back, up, and in towards the middle. Same on the other side. Starting at the top, curved line. And then once you get to the middle and the bottom, big round shape. Right at the bottom, and then we curve back up and in. We are going to start from this corner, curved line, almost meeting the other corner on the other side. Curved line comes down like this, and then we stop. Now we're going to create the veins. About right here, about 2 finger spaces from the top of the stem, we are going to create our first vein. Slanted line out from the middle, and on the other side, same routine, slanted line out from the middle. About 2 finger spaces below that, we are going to create another slanted line out on one side, and meeting in the middle, slanted line out again on the other side. Now we can create the outline or the shape of our leaf. We're going to start near this point here, right at the top. Coming out from that middle line, we're going to curve around this vein that we made here. Then we're going to curve back in, and then when we get closer to this vein here, we're going to curve out again. When we get closer to the top, we're going to curve out around that vein. Same on this side. When we see this vein, we're going to curve out around it. And when we see this vein, we're going to curve out and around it. When you get closer to the stem, you're going to curve back and meet where your other line was here. Our last leaf is going to be a maple leaf. We're going to start our line here in the corner and draw it almost to reach the other corner on the top. About 2 finger spaces from the bottom of our stem, we are going to create a long slanted line out like this. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, meeting in the middle first, then long slanted line out. About 2 finger spaces above that, we're going to do the same thing except with much shorter lines. Meeting in the middle, slanted line out but short. Again on the other side, slanted line out but short. And about 2 finger spaces above that, same thing, slanted line out on one side and slanted line out on the other. The outline of our maple leaf has a lot of curvy lines. Our curvy lines kind of look like this. They sort of look like waves, like this. And it almost looks like we're creating U shapes. About 1 or 2 finger spaces from the bottom of our stem, we're going to start creating those lines. So 1 line here, creating that U shape again here, another U shape, another U shape here. This time we're going to curve back towards the middle. So U shape to create a point here. This next U shape is going to be really deep U shape, like that. U shape again, and our U shape is going to meet in the middle at the top of our leaf here. So big, wide U shape meeting at the top. Next, we have to complete the other side of our leaf. U shape on this side, and a point, another U shape here with a little point at the top, deep U shape for this next one, just like we did on the other side, regular U shape here, and a few more, continuing all the way down. Now it is time to color. These are the colors we're going to use. We are going to be focusing on warm and cool colors. Colors like orange and yellow and red and pink are all warm colors. But colors like green and blue are cool colors. We are going to use our warm colors for all of the leaves, the insides of the leaves. We are going to use the green and the blue for the background in each square. So watch me as I mark which ones we are going to color with our warm colors. Maybe I'll make this one a pink and I'll just mark it so that I don't forget. Maybe I'll make this one red and I'll mark it really lightly so that I don't forget which color I want to use. Maybe I'll make this one here at the top in the middle in orange. Maybe I'll make the one right underneath it a different shade of orange. Maybe I'll make this one here at the bottom yellow, and maybe I'll make this one here at the top yellow as well. Then for the background of each square, we are going to create a pattern. We're using green and blue. So this top one here in the corner, all the way on the left, will be green. This one in the middle will be blue. Green again. Blue. Green. And blue. All right, let's get started on coloring. All right, so at this point in time, go ahead and take your black marker and trace the lines of all of your leaves and the veins that we created. Mine is already black because I used a Sharpie earlier, but since you used pencil, now it's time for you to trace just like this, all of those lines that you created. Awesome job, artists, creating your fall leaves. Don't forget to add your signature at the bottom so that everyone can know which artist created this artwork. Remember to also take a picture of your artwork and upload it here on Seesaw. I can't wait to see how they all turned out. Until next time, first graders, bye.